Good morning, sports fans. Welcome to the Cheap Seats, 96.3 FM, streaming online at WLCNonline.com. You can follow us on Twitter at WLCN Sports, and we're on Facebook. So follow us, like us. Joe just liked us.
I just found out that was on Facebook. I love that Cheap Seats.
Been doing this for years, and Joe just liked Facebook Cheap Seats.
Well, you know me. I'm a Facebook guy.
Welcome on board, Joe.
Thank you.
Now, do you tweet?
Don't know what that is.
Okay.
Tweety Bird. I used to watch cartoons when I was young. That's a long time ago.
That was a long
Tweety
time.
Bird.
That was probably in black and white, wasn't it?
They had some color, I think. That's a long time ago. There's only 3 stations, and that's when life was good. You know what I mean? You actually interacted with other people and
there was you not buried your face in a cell phone. And
you made paper airplanes and threw them around.
Yep.
Now you fly drones.
You do?
You probably don't.
I wish I could.
Yeah, they're fun.
I want one. You have one?
No. They're too expensive.
I know.
But they won't be. It's like everything else. Eventually they'll be very cheap.
They're cheaper than water.
Oh, no. Maybe. I'm not sure about that. Fresh water.
Phone lines are open, 737-3791. If you want to give us a call and help us out. Kind of a slow sports day today. We're going to talk a little bit NFL draft. We'll talk some baseball and some high school baseball and softball. Any updates out there that anybody wants to throw at us that we can relay, we really appreciate that. It's kind of hard to find some stuff. I mean, we follow a lot on Facebook, and there's just not a whole lot of postings. So, if anything out there that you want to throw out for your son, granddaughter, anybody in a sport that's not getting any recognition, well,
we got some track going on.
This is what we do, or why we're here.
What's going on with track? I haven't heard a thing about track.
They run real fast and throw it real far.
Do they ever jump?
There's some jumping involved.
Do they ever shoot?
No.
They don't ever really score, do they?
Well, you
kinda.
score. I mean, it's point.
Maybe.
It's all point based, I do believe.
Point based.
Were you a track guy?
No. That's why I thought I thought you had a connection to some track people that could come in and talk to track about us.
Oh, I do.
Track to us sometime.
I do, but
they're busy.
They're busy teaching, running, throwing,
Teaching track.
How do you teach track?
Don't know.
Run as fast as you can, throw it as far as you can,
and hurry up. Because the parents are waiting on you. And it's cold and windy.
We are at Four Corners Lube, located on Woodlawn. What?
Yeah, there you go. I was going to say.
Well, why don't you read that, Joe?
No, you're better at it.
Because last time I read something from here.
This just in from Manito, Illinois.
You see, there we go.
The time has come to get out there and mow your little piece of paradise, and it doesn't matter if your green acres is as small as a postage stamp or as wide open as the prairie. Four Corners Lube in Lincoln has got you covered. With their huge line of Husqvarna tractors, zero-turns, riders, and push mowers, your outdoor projects will be done quicker, and you'll be the envy of all your neighbors due to the brilliant cut. And right now at Four Corners Lube in Lincoln, you'll find all the Husqvarnas priced right now. Plus, you can check out the chainsaws, weed eaters, and get your blades sharpened and repairs made on your mower, any make or model. And for the best full-service oil changes, transmission, and radiator flushes, along with brake service, you'll love the in-and-out professional service at Four Corners Lube, located at 1101 Woodlawn Road, right here in Lincoln. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 6, and Saturday from 8 to 3. Phone 735-2761. There's a lot of numbers in that.
I was hoping you'd just read it all.
You know what? Let's just read the whole number I have here in front of me. 217-735-2761. That's 217-735-2761. There's a lot of numbers in there.
There is.
Anyway, we're here today, but you'll never find us. We are hidden in this Morton building. It's beautiful in here.
Yeah, well, it's because it's nasty outside. Lovely Illinois weather. One weekend 70, 75, and then the next 45 and rainy. And just a miserable day, a miserable weekend. So
cold.
What do you do on days like today, Joe?
You clean out the garage.
That's what I'm gonna. Is that what you're doing?
Maybe I cleaned out my garage. I have another side to do. I guess I could do that.
Are you cleaning out the closet?
Yes, I am. I'm going to start just throwing everything away. Oh, yeah? You know how many clothes you have laying around the house that you never wear?
You don't wear?
Yeah.
I have a ton. You wear the same stuff. Well, you wear the same shorts every day, and I want to thank you for not wearing your regular baseball sweatshirt today. You finally threw it in the wash. Did it walk to the wash?
No, it's hanging up. It's all clean. I think I got a little Downy on it. Smells wonderful.
Smells good again, huh?
I didn't wash. I just poured Downy on it.
Oh, yeah. Why would you? I mean,
hey, you know what? When you're comfortable, that's it.
That's all that matters.
That's what you do. Know what I mean?
Yeah. So on this gloomy Saturday morning, I'm sure all the baseball games, softball games are canceled, and supposed to get a lot of rain coming.
Coach Smania, if you're out there listening, you're supposed to be here today if that game's canceled. And,
yeah, we like to get Coach Smania and Coach Worth, the softball coach. We like to get him on as well. But I know it's a busy time for him this time of year, and it's probably just going to even get harder, as the season continues, which should be, not too many
wrapping up
weeks left. May 1st is Monday, and the seniors graduate May 20th. Bryson's counting down the days, and so am I.
He's probably home studying now, isn't he, for finals?
No, he's actually down at Blackburn today. Blackburn had all the basketball recruits down for the weekend. They get to know each other and get together and have a cookout. And
they may study some down there at this.
Oh, yeah?
You think? Or
no, I don't think so.
No, probably not.
Why would you?
They're doing some video gaming.
I don't know what they're doing. I don't know. It's supposed to be a bonding time with the new kids coming in, along with the players already there. So that's where he's at this weekend, and a great weekend, and nothing to do.
Yeah, these weekends are horrible. So you may as well get some inside
work done. So there will be some garage cleaning today, maybe a basement. Who knows? Or maybe nothing. Maybe
you know what? Maybe run over to Manito and eat or something.
Yeah, check out Manito. See what's going on there. Maybe it's underwater, flooding, because it is by the river. It's down by the river, isn't it?
Yep. No, it's a lot worse down south, I hear, right?
Well, that's what you hear.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if anybody said that, but that's what I heard.
Well, we're a sports show, not a weather show.
Maybe we've heard that, but we're not listening.
No. Oh, boy. Grandpa's
Hey,
out.
Cubs win last night?
No, they did not.
Ah, too bad.
Hey, that's all right.
Bo Sox got him.
Bo Sox got him. It was a good game, but Cubs fell a little short.
Cardinals win last night?
I don't know.
Yeah, they did.
Did they?
Yeah.
Did the Phillies win last night?
No. Losers.
Let's look at the standings right now since you want to. Well, the Phillies are 11-10. I mean, Lloyd, that's not too shabby. They're only 4 games back. Washington. So
Washington's on a roll, aren't they? They like 15-6 or something.
16-7.
Wow.
So
pretty good.
You're close. Let's take a look at the standings here. Just early.
Like we're a sports show. Let's do that.
Let's talk some
We're
sports.
talking baseball standings.
Obviously, we're only about 3 or 4 weeks into the season, and just early, early standings don't mean a whole lot. There'll be a whole lot of flip-flopping. But up there in the American League East, you got Baltimore and New York tied for the lead. They're both 14-7, with Boston 12-10 right behind them. Tampa Bay 12-12, and Toronto surprisingly 6-17. That's supposed to be one of the powerhouses in that division. So they're struggling right now.
That's not very good.
No.
The Canadians.
Then you take a look over the American League Central, and those White Sox are right at top of the board, 12-9, half a game up over Cleveland, Detroit at 500, and Minnesota at 500, both 11-11, and Kansas City in the cellar at 7-15. American League West, no surprise there. You got Houston Astros on top, 15-8, 3 games above the Los Angeles Angels. They're 13-12, and then followed up by Seattle, Oakland, and Texas. And that's a division right there. There'll be a whole lot of shuffling right there. Texas, they're always up at the top when the season comes to an end. And, Oakland, they're kind of up and down team.
Super Bowl shuffling.
Then let's move on over the National League, Joe.
Let's move on over there.
Okay.
Love to.
The National League East, you're on them. They're you might have some Washington gear here coming up in the future. They're 16-7, the Nationals, and Lloyd's Philadelphia Phillies 4 games behind them at 11-10, and the Miami Marlins, who are trying to be purchased by a group of Derek Jeter and Jeb Bush. They're in third, 10-11. You didn't know that?
No.
Huh? Well, you learn something new every day, Joe.
This is a heck of a sports show,
isn't it? It's informative, informational highway.
I feel like Paul Harvey was
sports.
Here, and now I know the rest of the story.
Yes, you do. Let's finish that story. Atlanta 9-12. They're a rebuilding team, and New York Mets, solid pitching, some powerhouses on that mound. They're at the bottom at 9-13, and that's just
surprising.
Yeah, but I'm sure they'll start moving their way up. It's going to be hard to catch them Nationals, though. That's a pretty good team.
That's a pretty good team.
Bryce Harper's found it again. I know he kind of struggled last year a little bit, and everybody's on him. But he's just a superstar, and that boy's about to get paid.
Nothing wrong with getting paid.
No.
Now, the Cardinals will make a run.
Let's go into the National League Central.
Okay.
And no surprise here, guys. The Cubs are on top at 12-10.
Now, they won it last year, didn't they?
They did win it last year, and we have cups to prove it. You want to zoom in on there, Lloyd?
And if the first caller that can call in and spell Cubs, we're going to give you one of these cups.
No, we're not. Those are my cups. And I'm missing about...
We are giving cups away.
I'm about 7 short.
If you can call in and tell us who won the World Series last year and spell Cubs correctly, you get a cup.
Or Jets.
Yeah. I heard that was a hard one to spell yesterday at the draft. Anyway, the St. Louis Cardinals are starting to play some ball, fellas. They're 12-11, half a game back behind the Cubs, and enjoy it now because that gap will widen. Milwaukee at 12-12.
It's going the other way,
Pittsburgh, and then the team that came out on a hot start, Cincinnati Reds. They were leading the division. Now they're at the bottom. So just like that, they go from top to bottom. And like I said, it's still early. There's going to be a whole lot of shuffling. From 2 down.
From the Icky Shuffle to the Super Bowl Shuffle.
Let's move on over the National League West, where you got the Colorado Rockies at 15-9, a half a game up on Arizona.
That won't last.
The Los Angeles Dodgers, they're going to be up top there, and the San Francisco Giants and the Padres are down at the bottom. So
now, what my boy Bumgarner do? What did he do?
Bumgarner got hurt. He got hurt in a motorcycle accident,
like a dirt bike
doing jumps and stuff.
Well, you're gonna pay him either way, so who cares?
Guy's making millions of dollars to pitch, and they got to go out and have some fun too. But
that's
how'd you get hurt? Motorbike, and he's still out.
Well, Vince Coleman got caught in that AstroTurf that time, so anything can happen.
And what's his name? The golfer fell down the stairs. He couldn't even golf in the Masters. It happens.
Accidents happen, and that's why you have insurance.
And if you need insurance
for all your insurance needs, see, that was a good segue into that.
Yeah.
Call Joe Ryan over at Country Financial.
What can Joe Ryan do for you?
He can take care of your accidents. Be prepared. You know what I'm saying?
I don't.
That was pretty good.
Tell me how to be prepared.
Well, now's the time. Not after you've had it happen. Now's the time.
Now's the time to get it. If you're accident prone, you should go see Joe.
Accidents happen.
And Joe will be at his office today at 10:30.
That's exactly right. I have an appointment.
Yes. Can we take the show up there and film this? Because I don't know that.
I'll tell you what. You guys are funny.
I'm not saying you don't work. I've just never seen it.
Well, I've never seen you work, but Tammy says you have a job. I've never seen you work. What do you do?
I don't know.
I was going to say, I've never seen you. I've never seen Lloyd. Now, Jim, I've seen work.
Jim's working right now?
Yeah. Lloyd, I've never seen him work.
I don't even know what Lloyd does. He makes jingles.
Jake, I think I've seen. I guess that's work. Isn't it? If you're sitting on the couch and you own a furniture store, you're working.
24/7.
I guess that would be true.
Yeah, that is true. All right, let's take a commercial break, Joe. We come back. We're going to
Short one or long one?
Do we have a 45? Do we have a 45-minute plug?
Let's take a long commercial break.
We come back.
And we'll be right back.
We're talking NFL draft. A lot of Bears fans up in arms, scratching their head, and we'll go over all that when we're back. So stay tuned. You're in the Cheap Seats 96.3.
That gets you in the spirit.
Does it?
Yeah. Get that band going. Get you in the spirit of football.
Get the band going.
That band going. Get the grill going. Get a brat on there.
Is it football season? Are we bearing down?
Yeah, let's bear down. Let's bear down. And you know what?
Is Ryan Pace bearing down?
You run this show. Where are we going next?
Well, we're going to
take a turn.
We're going to Philly.
Put a turn signal on and let's go to Philadelphia.
We're going to Philly and we're going to the NFL draft.
Boy, wasn't it cool?
Yeah.
Where they had the draft and all that. I thought that was
right
very
there on
cool.
the steps for Rocky.
70,000.
How many was in Chicago? I mean, there's got to be. I mean, it was packed too.
Yeah, but it was when they came out with the Eagles pick, they played Rocky here in the background. That's funny.
And the first NFL draft was in Philly over about 80 years ago.
Didn't know that.
So I think the commissioner did a good thing having this draft travel instead of keeping it in New York.
Yeah, absolutely.
Brings out fans, for an experience. And,
I agree.
And it's fun, Philly they're having fun with it, and a lot of booing, and
a lot of excitement too.
Yeah, it is, and it's exciting for everybody. And if you're a Bears fan, are you excited with what the Bears did?
Let's talk about that.
Well, the Browns had the number 1 pick. They take Garrett Miles, a defensive end from Texas A&M. The Bears had the 3rd pick. San Francisco had number 2, and the Bears, they trade up 1 spot and they give away a 3rd round pick, a 4th round pick, and a 3rd round pick for next year.
Let's pause there.
Pause.
What are they doing?
Well, I don't know what they're doing. Apparently there was other interest in Trubisky from other teams that were wanting to jump up. I don't know if that was just false information that the Bears got or if they got nervous.
You think San Francisco catfished them, I think.
They may have, and if that's the case, John Lynch, the new GM up there, it's hard to say. And
Kevin Bateman stepped in ringside when we start talking about the Bears. You a Bear fan?
I'm not a professional sports fan.
Yeah, that's right. He's a barbecue guy. Professional barbecue guy. He probably likes Kansas City. Likes the Chiefs.
So, the Bears, they move up 1 spot. They give away 3 draft picks to move up 1 spot now.
Well, I'm not getting it.
I'm not either. And, well, let's see what Ryan Pace says. See his explanation on it.
If we want to be great, you just can't sit on your hands. And there's times when you got to be aggressive, and when you have conviction on a guy, you can't sit on your hands. And I just don't want to be average around here. I want to be great, and these are the moves you have to make.
He wants to be great. He doesn't want to sit on his hands. And that's
no great leader has ever sat on their hands.
They want to be great, and they don't want to sit on their hands. And I don't know. I don't understand it. I think they probably even could have traded down and got him later.
That's what I can't believe. Even if someone would have taken him, there's a couple other guys out there that are probably better than him.
Mahomes is kind of a work in progress. He's
look at his athleticism.
His ceiling's high. He's athletic.
That gun he's got.
And then Watson, who went to Houston.
Yes.
That he was probably rated the top quarterback. So you would think that those two were, in a lot of people's draft board, higher than Trubisky. But the Bears like him.
And I like him. I want to root for him.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm okay with it. But he has 13 college games under his belt.
13 college games. Well-liked guy, a leader, but still unproven. got a lot of room for improvement. They think the ceiling's high. He's going to go in there. He's going to learn under Mike Glennon. I don't know how much he's going to learn under Mike Glennon. But then you got Mark Sanchez there. Are those two guys that you really want to look up to?
I mean, I still don't get it.
Yeah, I don't get it, but that's why we sell insurance and do other things and host
so there's no way there's no way
show.
that cat's ready to play next year.
No way.
I mean, this year coming up, no way.
No way. He's
13 college games a year, throw him in a pro game.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
So it'll probably cost a lot of money.
It's going to be a 3 or 4 year project. You're not going to know anything in the next 2 years, and it's just a learning process. Look at Aaron Rodgers. He sat behind Favre for how many years, and now he's an elite quarterback. True. So, I don't
know that he was a second pick of a draft, though.
No, but I don't know.
Yeah,
I was dumbfounded, scratching my head, thinking why move up one spot when I feel that you could have traded down 4 or 5 spots and still got him.
Yes.
And then got a higher draft pick, because there's a lot of needs for the Bears. They went out off season. They signed Prince Imakura, a cornerback, and then they signed the safety from Houston and some other places. But you got to get some youth in there. We need a safety. We need a cornerback. We need another offensive lineman. There's a lot of needs, and you're trading away some high draft picks for a quarterback that you don't know anything about.
Yeah, I was. You could have taken. I don't know. Sometimes I look at it and go, if they're not that good, then take the best player on the board.
Right. Take that,
make something happen.
And that's what a lot of the ESPN guys or the NFL guys, they were predicting they moved up because they wanted that defensive end or that safety, and it surprised them as well when they read that name. They just didn't know how to respond, and so I don't know. That's why Ryan Pace is the GM. This is going to make or break him. This is his move. I don't think John Fox had any say in it. So this could define his GM.
And isn't it amazing that when you get to that level, it's more of a white collar pick than it is a coach? In most cases, they're telling John Fox who you're getting. And then when John Fox is getting beat, they're saying, hey, this is your fault.
Right. Well, that only happens. A lot of organizations, their coaches are involved. Do you think New England keeps their coach in the... you see...
Well, John Fox has been around a long time. Why wouldn't you let him in? It's not like he doesn't know what he's doing.
I think John Fox is just a bridge to the next coach. I think this was a hire for Pace just to get some stability in that program, which had none. Just to get some stability and get their young kids coached up, and then here in 2, maybe 3 years they're going to go find that up and coming coach. I don't know. John Fox has been known to turn a franchise around in 2 or 3 years. It's not really happening with the Bears, and especially when you make, I guess, bonehead moves like this. And it's only a bonehead move now because we don't know. Heck, he could be the next Joe Montana or the next.
You never know.
You never know.
I'm doubting it.
Me too. Because look at the odds. I mean, just the odds of becoming an elite, a great quarterback. The percentages are really low. And but if you take somebody at number 2, they better
number 2, and they had him predicted, 24 in the 20s.
Yeah. So,
I don't know.
Things happen. It's interesting, and
I saw the funnest guy in the draft I thought was Christian McCaffrey.
When
you look at every bit of his family, they're all just studs on both sides of the family. That guy's is destined to be something special in the NFL, and I think they got a steal over there. Where he could go to Carolina, I believe.
Went to Carolina, went number 8, and he's a versatile running back, and
he's going to do everything for him.
Yeah, and I don't know, and that the guy that everybody thought the Bears were going to take, Thomas Solomon, a defensive end from Stanford, and then Leonard Fournette, the running back from LSU, went to the Jaguars. Western Michigan's Corey Davis, wide receiver, went to the Titans.
Who ran? Oh, go ahead. Who ran the 4.240? Who was they said the fastest one?
I think it was a guy from Ohio State, the running back that went late.
No, it was a receiver.
Or went in the second round. Was it a receiver?
I thought, from Western Michigan, or I don't know, I can't remember. Can't remember now. I get them
Well,
all confused.
if you're gonna, maybe it was a Corey Davis. Corey Davis, does that sound familiar?
It may have been.
Western Michigan.
Yep, that was.
I mean,
it
you
then.
got to have your facts straight when you come here, Joe. You can't
Well,
just willy-nilly information.
This is a sports show.
I know.
We make stuff up like all the other ones do. Interesting to see that guy fly around. See if he can stay healthy. That's 4-2. Wow, who's staying up with you? You see some of those highlights of McCaffrey come off the line and they sneak him out of the backfield in that slot, and then he gets out there against a linebacker and he just eats him alive. They can't stay up with him, so he will have the potential to be very good at Carolina.
How do you like the Cardinals pick?
The dude from Temple.
Yeah, the linebacker.
I don't know.
Hassan Reddick.
Again,
Sounds like a linebacker name.
I don't know. Temple to me, I get. You know what? He's a great. I mean, he's fine. What I say is, I look at those guys and go, "Gosh, there's not somebody from Alabama or Florida or someone that's Temple isn't playing that. It's not a great football school. That's all right. I mean, again, I think it comes down to white collar.
A lot of it goes to your combines. I mean,
Sure.
they're looking
Pretty
at
athletic.
these combines as, I want a guy that can play football. I don't care if he's running, a 4.2 or, catching balls that you're not even being defended on. That's some consideration. But
I just look at these big-time schools, and they play in big-time games,
Right.
and they play in the toughest conference in football, and I can't believe there's not somebody there that we could grab ahead of a guy from Temple. But again,
you just you got a cornerback real late. Your secondary's phenomenal. So you need somebody to control that
Buda
center. Yeah. So you got to have
we'll be
somebody
all right. I mean,
control the run, and maybe.
like I say, he's part of the family now. I mean, he's on the Big Red, America's team, and probably the first team that'll ever play a home Super Bowl. So he's happy to be there. I'm sure. I don't know when they have it again, but that's coming up.
Joel Vincent just sent a text. John Ross from Washington ran the 4.2.
There you go. See, it's a good
John
thing. You know
Ross.
what? He should be on a sports show.
He should, because he'd be more information to us than you.
Hey, this is your show. I'm simply a guest.
But you got to bring in some correct information.
I was correct. The guy ran a 4.2 in the NFL draft. Did go on starting Thursday night,
Yes.
and that guy was drafted.
Lloyd, how do you like your tight end pick from Alabama, O.J. Howard? Do you like that? Now Winston has somebody to throw to down the middle. You like that?
Excellent pick.
Excellent pick.
Yes.
Thumbs up.
Yeah. They found somebody from a big school.
Now, how about the Raiders getting Marshawn Lynch?
Raider Nation.
Do you like the? I mean,
Yes.
he sets a year out. Is he going to come back and be the Marshawn Lynch of old? Rested? Does he think he's out of shape?
Oh, I'm sure he's out of shape. I mean, he's a big dude.
And then how about the Watt brothers? And you got another Watt drafted by the Steelers, T.J. Watt.
Which is a good pick. The
outside
Watts are
linebacker.
studs.
Yeah, and they had one drafted.
Lineage.
Was it last year or year before? Another one. So the Watt brothers are well presented in the NFL.
And I saw the Bengals took a risk and went out there and grabbed.
They did grab the
What's his name? Mixon or
Mixon.
Yes.
Yeah, he's kind of
Otis.
Otis Mixon. Otis Mixon.
from the Andy Griffith Show.
Yeah, he's off the field.
Barney.
Yeah, he's still under some investigation.
You know what?
And
I just
roll the dice, but that's what
I
the
know,
Bengals do.
and everybody gets a second chance and all that other mess. But boy, I don't know. Sometimes I don't know.
Yeah.
Sometimes we just tell society with these athletes that it's okay to do whatever you want.
Joe, you know what time it is?
It is.
Time for another break. So let's take another commercial break. We come back. We're going to talk. I don't know.
We're going to run a lawnmower, so stay tuned.
We're going to have hats off. Stay tuned.
We're going to listen to a lawnmower.
Wow, Joe.
That's my phone.
I'm trying to figure out what you got going on there with that phone.
Granddaughter Dylan gave that to me.
I'd like to fly away right now to Florida. 'Cause,
tell you what, you got 3 guys sitting right here that would like to put you on a plane one way and send you. Somebody will drive. I'll drive you to the airport. Do it.
Let's go.
We know you're all about that.
That's right.
That riding.
Riding.
Yes. I'll tell you what, is it next Saturday we're out at Growl Incorporated?
Is
I
it?
believe it is.
Really?
Located out at 1905 North Kickapoo Street. I don't think we need to give the address. But
What's going on at Growl?
pop on out to Growl. We're out there. We're going to visit with Chris. We're probably going to talk about the barbecue festival coming up. Lots of the coffee, probably second best coffee on Kickapoo Street. Located out there, maybe third best in town. Well, my number 1.
Yeah, I know that.
You might go to the Beans. That's probably 2. And then on down the road would be Growl at 3. There you go. Third best coffee in town. We can come out there, stop by, look at some new cars, look at some used cars.
Yeah, I wonder who won that lease, Equinox. Was it
haven't
anybody
heard.
local?
I never did hear.
I didn't either. Lloyd, you want to research that crap?
Here he goes. Hey, Thumbs, you want to check that out and tell us what you can find out?
Hey, information guy. You ain't gonna find it. There's no way. But back to reality.
Yes. Let's throw a special thanks out there to the Lincoln Hampton Inn, located out on Lincoln's west side, because they brought us some fresh coffee today, pastries. I know Lloyd's over there half asleep from all that he's eaten. You can get a hold of Hampton Inn at 732-6729. Enjoy everything and grab some free hot breakfast.
Free.
Every day. Free is a key word.
Hey, you
right
want
there.
to do something we haven't done in a long time?
Can we go off the air for this?
No, we're gonna do hats off. Let's do hats off, Jim.
We're going to do hats off.
I got a good hats off today.
Okay.
It's time now for hats off. It's time now for hats off.
Giggles to himself.
It's time now for hats off. We don't need no hats on, take the mother off. Take your hats off now.
Did you say that on the air?
All right, that's hats off, and I'm gonna.
Nice job, Lloyd.
My hats off is going to Austin Newton.
Oh, you stole mine.
Yeah, I did. Of the Lincoln Community High School Railer baseball team, who throws a gym and beats SHG and follows that up with a 3-1 win over Jacksonville. On the mound, Austin Newton tearing it up, and he was nominated for the Primetime Performer of the Week, 1450, channel1450.com. Nice little plug for them. You're welcome. So I don't know if he won or not. I haven't seen the results, but hopefully Railer Nation got on there to vote for him. A well-deserved honor. So hats off to Austin Newton.
Yes, we do.
What?
Austin Newton. He's a big boy. Throwing some heat around.
Oh, yeah.
The hats off.
And that's my hats
We'll give
off.
him a T-shirt. Nice job. I'll tell you what, I'm going to give my hats off to Coach Mike Smanian his first year out there. He was smart enough to put Bo out there on the hill and get that W. So hats off to you, Coach Smanian. Wherever you are, you're supposed to be here. But hopefully you're playing a game in Morton today. I wouldn't want to be playing.
Inside.
Yeah,
We got
maybe
a dome over there.
Maybe they're playing in the gym over there. Gym ball.
Wiffle ball.
Speaking of gyms, we have the gym here getting redone right now, don't we?
Yeah, we did. Did you see
what do you know
that?
about it? No, I haven't seen it.
What do I know about it? It's
Yeah.
getting redone.
Yeah, have you seen anything like?
I saw it stripped. It's going to look the same, maybe a little brighter.
We got to put different stuff on there, right?
I mean, they stripped that thing down to the wood.
That's what I heard.
There's nothing. And who goes in and paints that? Because that's got to. That's.
I think the head coach and his assistants do.
I think the only thing he can paint is a stick man. I mean, but yeah, I was in there last
Tuesday.
not this past Thursday, but the Thursday before when they did the signings for all the college kids, and took a peek in there, and it is down to the wood.
Wow.
And it made that gym look huge, and it's pretty neat. I'm kind of curious how the ending product looks like.
And it's going to be different, correct? Like, are we going to list our team, like the new conference stuff?
Yeah, well, yeah, you got to put that's the whole reason they did it, because we got to change the.
But I haven't seen that. Have you seen it? The new logo?
This says Apollo?
Yes. Well, I don't know if it's something
Can
fancy.
you spell Apollo?
If you were
Backwards?
on the page, you would have seen it.
They're not using that logo, Lloyd. It's just going to say Apollo.
Oh, okay. That's asking a question there.
Until you,
Smarty pants.
Yeah, well, yeah. Why, you got something in the works? You're a big.
I'm not very artistic.
You're a big dog now.
Artistic.
You got some say so, don't you?
No, I don't have any say so in anything.
President yet?
I sit there and I'm told what to do.
Oh yeah.
But I
From who?
wondered what the gym
Who tells you what to
looked
do?
like. Everyone. I come in here and I get told what to do.
Oh, well,
We've got 9 minutes left. You guys want to start a lawnmower?
you got a key? We should have a race.
Now we're going to race them.
We're gonna race them.
Kick that door up.
Open that
Lloyd.
door, Lloyd. You can clear us a path with that tiller. Well, we're not gonna do any mowing today.
No, there's no mowing going on.
I mean, this is just depressing.
What did the Blues do? They're down one game, or they come back and tie it up? You're a big hockey guy.
The Blackhawks are out. So
Holy cow! But don't call yourself a hockey fan.
I'm a Blackhawks fan.
Well, you like to talk like you know what you're doing, and you don't even know who's playing. The Blues win. You're the one hockey. You're the go-to hockey guy on this show.
How's the NBA looking, buddy?
Well, I'm going to tell you what. When that championship game on July 4th goes off, I'm going to tell you.
It'll be the same day as the hockey.
Aren't we in the playoffs now? It's April. I think it'll be over in July.
Yeah, it's crazy how long it lasts.
Uh-oh. We got a caller.
Holy cow. Has to be
It's got to be a relative.
or it's got to.
I'm sliding. It's not doing it.
It's not going to work.
Jim didn't know.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
This for the cheap seats?
Yes.
This is it. What would you like to win?
Still on.
What's that?
You're saying Spaney was supposed to be on the air today?
Coach Mike Smania?
The baseball game is still on in Morton.
That's what he told me. He told me he'd be on if he'd be here if the game was canceled.
Wow,
so must be on.
The rain must have pushed south, so that's.
It must be on because we're on our way to go.
All right. Are we the favorite today?
Pardon me?
Are we the favorite today over there at Morton? Are we going to win? Hello?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, we're
I
looking.
can't hear you. I got too many things going at once.
You're not driving and talking. You got Bluetooth, right?
I just wanted to let you know that the game was still on.
Okay.
Okay, thank you very much. Thanks for the call.
Man, they're playing. There's baseball
Boy, that's
being
a
played today.
miserable day today to play baseball.
Well, maybe it's sunny and 70 up in Morton.
No? I'm doubtful. I think it might be in Manito, but not over in Morton. It's always sunny in Manito.
I think you've got a little bit of Alzheimer's going on because that's the only thing you can think about.
That's the only thing I can remember.
Huh? Oh, Joe, I don't know why.
Some things are funny.
And some things aren't.
Some things are funnier.
Yeah, so there is baseball being played today up in Morton, which, man, that really surprises me. Whoops. And good for them. They must have a well-drained field. I know Lincoln's all grass, so, I mean, there's sometimes you can, when there's some nasty weather, we can get a game in just because it's easier to get it ready. What do you think?
Absolutely. Throw some of that Diamond Dry on there and let's go.
Do we know how Lincoln College is doing? I know you have a little connection there. Have you heard anything from your nephew, your brother-in-law, anybody? Or do you even talk to your family?
Just
do they like you?
We email. I work all the time. I talked to Coach Thomas yesterday. They played against, I won't do the story justice, so it doesn't
Another
matter.
team?
They played somebody that the pitcher was unbelievable. I think he said he was throwing 95. And was just mowing us down. That's yesterday. Struck out, I don't know how many. I'm lying. 17, 18, a bunch of people.
Wow. I mean, here we go. I mean,
It was close.
Yeah,
To the next level.
we are.
Oh, I'm going to tell you, this next level thing is not working out. Maybe we better go back to the basement.
We gotta have a guest.
Well, maybe, yeah.
Yes.
I mean,
guests
maybe,
would help.
I mean, if you just bring some correct information, that's a next level. I mean,
Well, I didn't get my itinerary.
Well, that's because the
and I didn't
website's
get the
not up
magenta.
yet. You wait till we
And-
get this website going.
Oh, I'll tell you what, if we wait much longer, I'll be in a nursing home.
Have celebrity endorsements.
Yeah, we
Yes.
will.
Yes.
Yeah,
That was a pun for you to that was a
that
poke
Lloyd
at you.
will not be allowed to interview again.
This is Tim Kirkchin from ESPN, and you're listening to Cheap Seats on 96.3 FM, WLCN with Joe, Jake, and Shabadoo.
Shabadoo.
And that was for Brad Shealy because he loves to listen to Shabadoo.
Yeah, Brad Shealy does. He's probably listening right now, making that trip to Morton.
Yep, he's headed to Morton.
I hope it's cold out there, Brad Shealy, and you get frostbite and lose your pinky toe. Yeah. So
Brad will just sit in the truck and run the heater.
that's right.
And you have to get out and sit in the cold to watch the game. And we know how that works.
Yeah. Yeah, the baseball season's got to be coming to an end here. I mean, it's really flown by. It really has. And can't believe the senior's going to be graduating here in a couple weeks, and I'm going to be an empty nester.
Yep.
I got
And now you're
What do you do when you're an empty nester, Joe? You've been an empty nester for, what, 25, 30 years now?
a long time.
What do you do with
Oh,
yourself?
you just find more projects.
Yeah.
You know, I just work all the time. Mowing, painting.
You know what I might do? I might change my water in my pool. Get some
That
new,
ain't a bad idea.
some new water in there.
I'm thinking about taking up the drums.
Come on over.
I hear rumors you are a drummer.
I play them. I wouldn't.
How come we can't ever do the show from your basement and we watch you play the
Well,
drums?
we're supposed to do the show from your backyard and have a cook-off.
We haven't. That's
done
coming
that
up
yet.
this year.
Oh yeah, when?
That's coming up this year.
Yes.
Yep, end of this month, I believe. Little cook-off going on out there.
And if you want to come watch, the donation is a bottle of distilled water to put
Yes,
in Joe's
one
pool.
12-ounce bottle. No, gallon.
Gallon.
A gallon jug
Okay, a
of
gallon
distilled
jug
water.
of distilled water for Joe's pool
And if you ever get in the pool, don't splash.
or pee.
Yes, that's why you're not allowed in the pool.
Well, when you got to go, you got to go. I'm not getting out.
No, you're going to get out. That's why rules are rules. Yeah, we put that little dye in there so it turns a bright pink when you do it.
Pink.
So
Well, then you're gonna have a pink pool.
you'll be out in 1 second.
Why are you looking at that clock?
9:58.
Well, if we had a guest, it's so much easier to do the show when we have guests.
I thought we slid right through this thing today.
We did.
Some
we did.
vital information.
We did all right. We did. All right.
Yeah,
It's just, you wake up, you look outside, and it's just windy, gloomy. You just want to go back to bed.
and we had cups to give away. Nobody called. Nobody wants a Chicago Cub cup. That's hysterical.
That's right, because they know.
We could leave these out in the parking lot. People would just run over them.
That's my new china right there. That's some good stuff right there. That's
You
going right in the
could wrap
cabinet.
those individually and give them to family for Christmas.
Just might. Here you
Neil would love to have one of those.
Neil just might get one. Put that in his
The
cabinet.
Cub fans don't even want them. He walked around and picked up 100 of them. They throw them right on the floor. They don't even want them.
Well, I do.
You go to a Cardinal game and they give away cups like this, you can't find one on the floor.
Oh, here we go.
You can't find one.
It's because they're made out of paper.
Everybody takes theirs with them.
They don't last.
They're made out of China, Stetson China.
Stetson China, is that even a brand? Now you're into China? Stetson.
Stetson China. That's what they make all their cups out of.
You have China?
9:59 and 41 seconds
And
for all you
we're-
listeners out there that are waiting for some country music.
And we're talking about China.
It's all coming up.
All right, what do we got coming
Start
up?
the
in
music.
week?
There's 10 seconds left.
Okay, NFL draft is still going on. Rounds 3
It's
and
over
4
with.
today. There's baseball being played in Morton. And Bears fans are irate. And that's going to do it for us. Next week, we're going to be where?
Grouse Chevrolet.
Roush Chevrolet. I wonder what's going on at
Come
Grouse.
out and join us
They
out at
gonna fire
Grouse.
up
Free
that big old
coffee.
barbecue.
We can make up some stuff and then Chris will be mad at us. So
Yeah, we
We
don't
won't.
want that.
no, we won't make anything up.
All right, thanks for tuning in. Thanks to Four Corners for hosting us again today. If you need to mow your yard, come out here. They've got zero turns. They got regular riders. If you're going to put a garden in, they got tillers. They've got weed eaters. They've got leaf blowers. You name it, they've got it. Come on out
This
here.
place is awesome.
If you need an oil change, definitely come out here, and they will hook you right up. So we will see you next week from Grouse Chevrolet on Kickapoo. Thanks for listening.
Easy for you to say.
Yeah.
Good day.